When I was 18 and my parents said to me, "Do you want to study?" I said, "No, I don't want to study, I want to become a professional squash player." So my dad asked, "Who's the best squash player in the world?" I knew that back then it was Peter Nicol. Who's his coach? A guy named Neil Harvey, and he lived in London. My dad said, "Okay, you find his phone number somewhere, you ask if you can train there." And so I did, and 2 months later I lived in England and I was training with Peter Nicol, which was a dream from one day to the other, you know, from a poster above my bed till my training partner. I lived there for 5 years. It was a big sacrifice, but for my squash it was amazing. Playing league matches, different courts, different conditions, different opponents. Yeah, and that was step by step and still work in progress. It's every day you work to get better on several aspects, you know. And I find that, yeah, I find it quite interesting. My style of play, it's powerhouse, you know. I use my physical strength. I think I'm physically very strong. I've done a lot of physically very hard training. It's been the key, and it's been very cool as well to really try to make that my strength, but at the same time not forget the other parts of the game, you know, like the subtleties and the touch, you know, and the variation. So yeah, it's been very interesting to make it more of a three-dimensional game instead of just a one-dimensional game. This buddy is my friend. It's a little bit more top-heavy than the previous rackets I've used, and I quite like that because it means the follow-through goes a little bit more automatic than when it's a lighter racket. The racket carries the swing through almost on its own. The feeling of achieving your best, you know, to have been like the best version of yourself, if only for an hour or if only for 10 minutes. It's an amazing feeling. I want to get that feeling of an unbelievable achievement. That's a very addictive feeling, and I want to try to get that as many times as possible.